business.
Turn into a conversion engine.
Do y'all see this? You've just entered the twilight zone. I want to help everyone. All the restaurants have a need.
Facebook, Instagram, Google, WhatsApp, Telegram, even your own website chat widget.
Your business.
Turn into a conversion engine.
Do y'all see this? You've just entered the twilight zone. I want to help everyone. All the restaurants have a need.
Facebook, Instagram, Google, WhatsApp, Telegram, even your own website chat widget.
TTT will always work.
But having these conversations with our customers, we could build those relationships.
Interact with our favorite restaurants in person and in digital. A solution-driven conversation, guys.
This is what we want.
And it's something I am really excited for.
Well, Ryan, we're just getting started.
You're not selling a bot, you're selling a solution.
The inbox. This is your money box, guys.
Every consumer now has NFC access.
You've really brought the technology down to the level of your neighborhood.
You are starting a conversation with your customer that never ends.
Stop making people work to buy from you. Make it as easy as possible.
NFC, baby. If I wanted to get the email as well. Let me show you how easy that is. You can't do that with Uber Eats and then also send a text. When this happens, I want these 10 things to happen afterwards to make sure I get that customer feedback, get that customer to come back again. My success has been because I make basic bots that solve big problems.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Tap the table, change the game.
It's a great space to be in.
Ryan Baggett legit blew my mind.
That nails it on the head.
It was a mission all year long. What is going on, people of the internet? I'm back. It's your host, Ryan Baggett, and we're here to talk about some nerdy digital marketing things. That's right, I said it. Things. How are y'all doing today? We are going to learn something very important. We're going to learn how to sell anything online. This is not some buy the course and find out later. Sell anything online, essentially as fast as you can type the name of the product. I have some Rambo or Savannah hair on my brand new hat. You know, you didn't know this about me, but I'm actually a fashionista, and a lot of people get it mistaken, but my wife actually gets her fashion sense from me. I have my own label, Tap the Table Gear, Baggett Spots Gear. I'm going to show you one day how you can have your own gear. And I'm totally just joking about me being a fashionista, but I'm not joking about how easy it is to sell things online these days, how easy it is to set up a drop shipping e-commerce store if that is something that you're into. It's not for everyone, but it's easier than one may think. Okay, and so today we're going to just talk about the fastest way to sell anything online, and we're going to use my application, TTT. What is TTT? Tap the Table, baby. So let's talk about a couple things here, and I'm going to show you guys the secretest sauce I've ever shown. I actually wasn't even going to do this, but today's just one of those days. This is the secret sauce day. What I'm going to show you guys might just blow your mind. This, before we even get into TT Tizzle, is another little hidden gem automation here. Let's move these little screens. I don't know what y'all can see, what I can see. I can see all the things. All right. So this is, I guess, what a lot of people will call their show notes. Obviously, I'm super prepared for this, but you're going to get the value. I simply gave a command to this AI writing tool, and I said, write the directions. Just, I was curious, and plus it helps people like me stay on track. And so the directions here provided by AI says, choose a product to sell, fair. Find a supplier, yes, unless you're going to be the supplier yourself. You're going to be a farmer or something. Create the store. That's what we're going to really show you how to do. List the product on your website. Debatable if this is necessary. Hello, Google Business Messages. Facilitate the transaction and collect the payment. So the only thing really outside of your immediate control is facilitating this transaction. You can't make money exchanges happen easily in a business sense without some tool, some processor. And you also need a bank. Okay, so these two things are really up to you and how you're going to do things. Now, if you're going to take cash, which is going to be the demonstration I'll show you, some of this might not apply, but this is going to be a super fast, easy tutorial. But before I get too deep, I just want to show you how gangster technology has become. This is an AI writing tool, and we're going to give it a command, and it's going to help me give you guys a better live video. I'm sure this is probably one of the only ways this has been used in this way. Wendy's probably sending me messages right now. Stop showing them the secret sauce, Ryan. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to tell this program to write a funny intro for my live video about digital marketing. Okay, you ready for this, man? We're going to give this thing a command. I don't even know what to tell you, folks. Hey, everyone, it's your favorite digital marketer. Your favorite digital marketer's favorite digital marketers, more like it, but good. And today I'm going to show you how to make money online without any of the complicated stuff. Just kidding. Internet marketing is actually really complicated, but don't worry, I'm here to help. Go on. We just click a button for that now. You used to have to think about this stuff. For today's lesson, we're going to look at digital marketing, and more specifically, the digital marketing cycle. Now, obviously, just like when you're writing code for software, or you're writing a book, or writing anything of any nature, I guess, the more you write, and the more you go back and forth with what you've written, hopefully, you come back and you make it better. Just like that idea, you can do the same thing with AI, make the AI better. So for today's lesson, I'm going to just delete all the crap. I'm going to say, for today's lesson, we're going to learn about building awesome websites. And then we're going to just let it run it with WordPress and how you can use them to quickly start making money online. This, guys, is insane. But what I'm going to show you next, as cool and fun as this is, I'm going to show you something I think is even more insane. Dizzy. How are y'all doing, I asked. We're going to have some fun. We're going to sign in with Facebook. We're going to move this little graphic here because we don't need that. We're going to enlarge the screen. Now, let's explain something here. We are in an account in Tap the Table. If you have multiple accounts, you click this drop down and you can visit your accounts there. This account, we just signed in through Facebook, through my personal Facebook page, who is an admin of hundreds of Facebook pages. Those Facebook pages are connected to my Tap the Table account. And in this case, we're signed in to a Facebook page, business page, called One Awesome Restaurant. Now, I'm going to actually, just because I was playing before, delete the messages that I had sent prior to starting this awesome live video. And I'll show you what this looks like here. We're going to grab the Messenger link. This is going to open the Facebook Messenger page. We're going to make sure Ryan is signed in properly. He's got all the two-factor notifications everywhere, I'm sure. Where's his music at? He doesn't know. We want to play something here. There we go. Some music. Gotta have the good stuff there. So verify. Of course, we're gonna do this. Yes, I logged in. This doesn't like my pushes, so I've got to get a text every time. This is important. This is why text message stuff is important. One of the reasons. Let's see if it's gonna let me through. Boom. Facebook's calling me now. Continue. Boom. This was me. Boom. So y'all get to see all the things. When you're live, you just gotta go. Just gotta run it. So we're going through the checkpoint here on Facebook. Made it past the checkpoint. I am not a robot today, son. Here is Wendy. let's get out of there and open this thing back up one more time. We'll go right to the Messenger channel, I hope. Perfect. And we've got the get started button. So now we're fresh. Do this one more time to explain. So this link here, guys, is the link not to the Facebook business page necessarily. It's to their Messenger inbox. So when I click this, it's going to open up as I'm a customer. And if I click here, now I'm at this Facebook page. Okay. So let's go ahead. It's asking me to log in. Am I not logged in here? Come on now. Enter. Let's do this. Well, whatever. We'll just stay in Messenger for now. Understand, this is the button that we're gonna have to click to begin. But this is the Messenger page for the business. One awesome restaurant. Okay. What we're gonna do is sell something immediately. So the way we're going to do that is head over to the product section. We're going to add a product. We're going to say, we're going to sell a pizza. This is one of the most common things I like to show. This will be a new NY style. Okay. And we're not going to have a long description. We're going to have a price. We're going to say this thing is going to be $2.50. We're going to charge taxes 7% because they waxing over here on the old head. Pizza. Let's find a good image. Now, here's a trick, folks. When you want to put an image in your table account and have it available to showcase something for sale, instead of even saving that image, if you don't have one and you're on a computer, you can simply click a photo you like. In this case, it's learning purposes. And you want to look, and you see this photo is a little large. You want to stay under 1,000 pixels on either side if you can. So let's find a smaller one. This one would work. It's 500 and 375. So what we're going to do, right click, and it may differentiate a little bit depending on your browser, but we're looking for the copy image address, and we're going to click that. Go back over to your account, and here, if you have that image, you just upload it like you would upload anything, or you do it the fast way and paste that URL, son. Bam, there it is. If you want to have inventory tracking all the time, do you? If you don't want that, you don't have to do that. But if you do want inventory, you just click here. In this case, if someone messages you on Facebook, your business page, and says, do you sell pizza, for example, if you include the keyword, which would be pizza or sale, here in the tags, the item would show up. So let's do that. Pizza, and let's also say gluten free, for example, because if it's gluten free, maybe you know, let's change this little song here. If it's gluten free and someone asks you have anything gluten free, if you have this tag associated with these products you upload, they'll all appear for your customer. Let's make this have a variant, and that's just going to be size, and we'll do slice, and we'll do whole pie. How about that? And we don't need this little second line I hit. So slice whole pie. If it's going to be the whole pie, let's just go ahead and charge. We should just say like $29, but $19.99. How about that? $2.50 for the slice, $19.99. Let's not do any add-ons just yet because we're going to need to make those separately. I'll show you how to do that, and we need to create a category before we can associate one. But we will allow someone to make a special request because we're friendly. Let's save that bad boy. And now we've got our first product made. Let's now create a category. We'll call this food. Let's grab another photo just to be a little different. Let's see what this one looks like. Let's find a smaller one. Do this one. Breaking my rule here, but it'll be okay. All right, so I need to save this one. So save this. We'll show you the other way anyways. pizza. Save on my desktop. Save it. Bird. Upload. And boom. Done. So food. Now I've got our category. Now let's go back to the product section and finish her off. Edit and associate with food. Boom. Now let's just go ahead and test this. Let's grab the link and hit paste in our browser. It's going to open up in Messenger in this case. And let's hit get started. Boom. Just like that. Add to cart. Here at slice, whole pie. Add to the cart. Boom. So now it's in my cart. Let's check out. Let's pick it up. Ryan Baggett. Oh, let's autofill. Phone number. Just so you know, I got you restaurants. 20% gratuities already by default. But if I wanted to go to no tip and be a jerk, I could. If I wanted to just double it up, I could. I'm gonna pay on pickup. I'm gonna pay cash. In this case, thanks. Just sent you a receipt. Where at? One awesome restaurant. So on desktop, Facebook wants to be a little funny. But typically, people are on their mobile device. So I'll just show you a screenshot here of how the receipt looks. But I digress. Check this out. In your orders section of your Tap the Table account, what do we have here? Boom. We've got our pizza, son. We tipped 100%. So we've got everything here. We can accept or cancel the order. If we cancel it, we're gonna have to provide a reason. We accept it. We don't even necessarily need to say anything. We could just say thanks. So thanks, there you go. Now we'll have that thanks ready to rock. Okay, here, let's go back and we're done. They've come to pick it up. Continue. Completed. We can see, boom, shakalaka. Here's our money. Here, we can see the status of your order. Ryan is complete, 42 bucks. We can rate the purchase. We can reorder. One-click reorder. This was a requirement, folks. So yeah, you've got the item in your cart. You've got the taxes that are correct. And I can hit checkout and do the whole shebang all again. If I want to not accept credit cards, that is not a problem. Now, what happens when you've got a lot of things you want to sell? No problemo. We're going to import products here. I believe I've got something on my downloads. Upload. This is live, folks. This is not sped up in real time or after the fact. This is live. So boom, we just uploaded 21 products. Okay, so let's test this out. I want to say, do you sell shrimp? Okay, so now, boom, shaka, shaka. We see any item that has shrimp associated is going to appear in a beautiful carousel. Y'all, you understand how this works, baby? This is the nerdiest fun stuff you're going to see today. Let's go ahead and show you how this was really just made, because I noticed you're like your mind's blown. This is okay. My mind's blown all the time still. Let's go ahead. You know, we could actually just share this. Let's share this shrimp with someone. We want to share it with Wendy. Who do we want to share it with? I want to share this with Wendy right now. So boom, as you can see here, she just got the message. And again, on desktop, obviously, Messenger's just kind of ugly. Facebook, y'all need to like fix it. They have their own application actually, so they'll probably just be like, nah, just use the app, Ryan. We're not going to fix it right now. We're busy doing meta stuff. we'll see if meta is better, won't we? All right, so let's look at this menu and how I created it and uploaded it and all that jazz, because it's like the most simple thing you'll ever see. And I've had one local brand new Tap the Table user who's just been crushing it. She's been all concerned about the templates and what to do. So I'm going to explain. If you have a lot of products to sell and going one by one is not efficient, we don't want you to waste your time. That is a no-no. So what we recommend is using the template that is provided in Tap the Table in the import products section, which I'll show you in a second. And you're able to easily import a menu just like you see here. Let's look at this, and I'll zoom in just a hair. Hopefully you can see what is going on. Can we zoom in? We can. Okay, so let's bold this sucker. All right, so name. First, you're gonna need, these are required, the name of the product you want to sell. One column, call it column A. You need a header. The header is going to tell Tap the Table what you're trying to display to your customers. And Tap the Table is extremely smart. It will pick up on many characteristics that you've inputted in your CSV, your spreadsheet, but you just make it easy for TTT, and TTT will be good to you. So keep it simple, silly. KISS, right? Name. The name of your item. Price. Only use digits, please. Don't use your currency sign. That means don't use your dollar sign here. Don't use your euro sign. Don't use any sign. Only digits. Okay. A description is actually not necessary, but recommended, because people need to know what the heck they're buying. You need to be transparent. You need to tell people what the heck they're getting, unless it's just so flat out, this is what it is. You don't need to, whatever. That's up to you. Again, the category is also not required, but it is a good idea to go ahead and include it. And we ask, if you're going to use the import feature, that these columns specifically are filled in. Otherwise, you could run into some mapping issues. That said, y'all see how fast all of these products zoomed in there, all 21 products. So you can easily add anything you'd want to. Forgot the last column, your image. Again, the way that we did that, basically the one by one way, we said pizza. We said the price was what, $19.99, right? Then we said it was NY style, and we said the category was food. And we grabbed that URL, which we don't have any more available, but we grabbed the URL and we just pasted it. I'll show you one more time because we are not lazy here. We're just going to type the word pizza into Google or whatever your search engine of choice is, and we're choosing a file that's hopefully not so large. Let's see if I can find. You can always do this too. Here's a fun trick. If you did not know you could do this. When you're searching, especially images in this case, if you hit tools, you're able to go here and choose your size. So in this case, we're looking for something smaller. Bam. And so you see these pixels. These are your the size of your image. You want these in general to be less than 1,000. And that's going to pretty much mean that the file size is going to be small enough for Facebook and TTT to handle. Although, obviously, TTT can handle any file size, but Facebook, on the other hand, they're dealing with billions of users. They've got a little limited size of geographical land they can purchase to house a server space. So I can understand their limitations. All right, so let's go back over to our little deal here and paste that bad boy. So here's what we've got. This is the link to the image. Now, here's the most common mistake, and I'm so fast sometimes and in my own head I didn't even show you properly. When you're on this little page here, start, you're searching your image, you want this one right here. this with white background, for example, you need to click on this image. I know it seems like it's one extra step, but in general, if you were to right click on this image here and use that same idea, copy the image address, that address and that address are technically not the same, at least on the Chrome browser and Safari, matter of fact. And so you'll get an error. So trust me, it sounds like Ryan don't know what he's talking about sometimes, but you end up with an error if you do it another way. A way if you're skipping a step, like it's natural to do, but you need to follow this direction. You need to actually click on the image, and here on the enlarged thumbnail, the copy image address will work. So we'll just come over here back to our little spreadsheet and Control V that thing, paste, and it'll work. Here's the way, without going into Messenger or Instagram or the web chat, to check out your stuff. There's two fast ways. But in this case, if I have this URL and open up another blank browser, this is what it should look like. In the case here, where we're just like grabbing something, let's see if this works. Copy the image address. Let's see. See, there's only the picture here. There's no color. There's no HTML. It's just the file. When you do this without opening it up, although it works, now look at the difference. Do you see where it says data here? Okay, versus here. Watch. Y'all think I'm silly. Oops. We're going to copy the image address here. Paste. Boom. All right, see here. This, they look the same, kind of, right? But let me show you. This is the actual web address of the file. This says data, and it has all of these characters because it's being housed in that lightbox I was just showing you, if you want to be technical. But here's the fast way to make sure all of your products are twerking, as they say, and also the fastest way outside of social media to sell anything. What you want to do, marketing section, NFC links. The first link in every account, your store link. Copy that bad boy. Messenger's great. Please don't hate. But the shop is better. Way more better. This is the fastest way to make sure all your images are working. And in this case, I can see that the grilled ahi tuna ain't working. The image is dead because this is an old menu. So let's fix that ASAP, as they say. Bam. And find a little image here. Find a delicious one. And this one will work. Copy the image address back over here to TT Tizzle. Skirt. Where you at? Open up all the tabs except this one. No, it's making me do it. Ugh, how despicable. Let's get out of this one. I got another browser. Man, I'll tell you, Facebook just wants to be so secure. I'm going to open up Facebook on this side real fast. Hold up. Making me sign in again. It's all good in the hood, though. How are y'all doing? Where'd the music go? What in the world? Bam. It's back. So, how do y'all like your first view of the fast sale through Messenger? The web is so much better, in my opinion. And I used to never think I would think this way. Back in the original OG days of this game we like to play in Messenger marketing, conversational commerce, I used to think only about messengers because Instagram's not available yet. Well, even before Instagram came out, I realized the things. And here we go. We're back. Hopefully you can see the screen. What we're going to do, marketing, NFC. Oh, excuse me. We already got the thing. Let's get the, make sure I've got the, nope, I don't now. So let's get the image. What was that? Little deal of some sort of interesting food I would not eat. Whoever's watching this knows What was that? A grilled ahi tuna. My wife loves that stuff. Me, I'm not eating fish that is not thoroughly cooked. That's not cooked enough for me. Here's the photo that we got last time. Copy the image address, and let's click on the 3 dots and hit edit. We're gonna delete this dead image and upload our new image. Boom, there she is. Save. Back to marketing, and all we want to do, grab the NFC link. The NFC link, guys, it works for your NFC stickers and your NFC cards, but it also works for your website. It also works for email. You can use this link anywhere that someone can click a link. Okay, so copy it, paste, boom. There she is, and she's beautiful here. So again, if I just say tuna, boom, the things that are tuna, here they are. If I want to say salad, which is another thing you're not going to find me eating here, there they are. Works. What if you don't like this view, right? And let's be real here, we don't need this anymore. Well, I guess I'll explain. This is that, guys. You ever want to see what a database is? You ever heard of this word, not know what it was? This is essentially a database. This is a spreadsheet. CSV to be exact. It's not doing anything. There's no formulas within a CSV. It's just characters. I know this is so nerdy, but it's important sometimes for you to understand the language. Here, we've got a visual display of this spreadsheet, but it's the same. Got your categories. Here's your categories. Making sense to you guys, hopefully. It's fun stuff. Here's the image. This is the image itself. Let's say, though, you don't want this view, and this is the view that you get out of the box with TTT. And looks really, really good on the phone, in my opinion. But what if we didn't change that? No problemo. What we're going to do is go over to the settings section, and you see here, web shop product preview. We're going to click, let's change it to card. So this shows more information. Save, refresh, and you can see that it's already changed. Okay, so it's a whole different look. It's really cool, in my opinion. Maybe this fits your brand. Maybe this showcases your food a little bit better. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you need a square card. So let's do something like this. Save. Boom. You see how fast this is? This is live. Yo, no one does this. Look how beautiful this is. It works perfectly. It's just freaking awesome, folks. Let's change it one more time. This one's my personal favorite. It is the image cover. So let's change it here. Boom. And boom. Now we're looking premium. Now we're looking premium. And again, same idea. Let's get 2 of them things. Let's say, well done. Because I want my meat cooked, homie. Here is my cart button. Everything is extremely super duper fast. Proceed to the checkout. Pick it up. Name. Ryan. Bam, there I am again. Boom, 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 boom. So also note, in a real account, this is just a demo, obviously. They're working the same. Not 20%, leave it like that. This receipt, where it says we just sent you a receipt, because we're on the web, we don't have that direct web conversation going on potentially. So what happens? Let me show you. It just came here, so check this out. I love AirDrop, son, so much. This is a great one to slam dunk the end on and just like tell everyone that's about that iPhone life that wants to do the cool things. Check this out. This is just a screenshot I just airdropped myself. Look, times are the same. No funny business. Do you see? This is, oop, I don't need that to happen. Where'd my little screenshot go? Bam, here it is. You see it? So it knew my name, obviously, because I just typed it in to the order section. I just paid for the order. I've got the receipt, the order ID, name, email, phone number, pick it up in the store, paying in cash. Here's the items. This is epic. Okay, so, and obviously again, on the restaurant side or the business side, let's go back here. Hit my order section. Here's the order. Boom. And let's hit accept. This will be a fun thing to show, actually. I'm going to hit, so let's not conclude it. Let's show you the KDS. We see that the digital display here, you don't need this old school printer anymore. Although, if you want to print, by golly, you can print. And we make that very easy with a print button. But this shows you the process of the order, how long it's been out there in the kitchen being cooked. In this case, we're doing pretty good on a 2-minute kitchen time. We can hit accept, or we can do a little something fun and say, let's open up Reflector. And Reflector is going to let me show you how to do the thing I'll bet so many of you have wanted to do. If you've ever ordered something online and then like, where are these people at? I just want my food. I just want to update. And they're not going to call me. What are they going to do? They want to call them. They're not going to know me. Blah, blah, blah. Right? Solved it. Text messaging. Duh. So we can say, yo, where's my food at? Because maybe, just maybe, the 2-minute kitchen time we're on, maybe it's is not a acceptable time period for this guest. I have a word for these kind of guests. So here's what we can do. In TTT world, communication is key, is it not? So here is all. Let's move it. Well, we got to see both things. Got to see all the things. Here's old Ryan right here saying, yo, where's my food at? Where's my food? Can you see the things here? I hope you can. So if you ever wanted to text message the restaurant, be like, yo, where's my food at? So what we can do as the restaurant, let's go ahead and say via text message. You see here all our channels. We can see that this last message was sent via text message. So we're going to send it right back text message, so it'll end up right here. And we're going to say, we have to, I was going to make a joke here, but we're not going to do that because PETA loves my show. So they definitely don't want me to say anything cancel culture wise, right? So we're going to say, it is almost done. How not fun is that? Okay, so it is almost done, and we should see the message go through any second here. I hope. It might want to be defaulting to what's it called? Oh, you know what this is? So this is an amateur hour move. Safari and TTT don't like to play well. So if you want your inbox to work correctly, you must use Chrome, unless you're on your phone. Silly as that sounds, but we can fix it right here. So I'm on my screen, and let's send the message. And let's say, on the way. On the way. Oh, let me move my little screen so you can actually see. On the way. Now that's in Messenger. Let's make sure we're in text message. On the way. Sunny. And we see the text message here. So this is something that I wish we could fix easily, but unfortunately, this is a problem that all developers face when you want things to work across systems. That's why we tell people, unless you want to run amateur hour like Ryan, to use Chrome when you're using it on your desktop. On your iPhone, everything works as it should, but we're still dealing with the different code out there. So to make things work, make sure Chrome on your computer. Again, we were mobile first, so I was building funnels on my phone before any other major platform even smelled what a funnel looked like on mobile. We like to say these sorts of things because it's fun and true. Again, if you guys haven't seen the wallet stuff, let's show you that because that's really fun. You can call it beta, but we're running things here as fast as we can. Still fun stuff here. Let's show you how this can work. We don't need my phone on the screen. We're going to create what we call a template. A template is what your pass is actually. And so where you see the asterisks, obviously you're gonna have to fill that information in. And so in this case, we're just gonna be very basic. So this will be our VIP pass. VIP, we're gonna make VIP everything. 0 means an infinite amount of passes can be made. Here we're gonna select our real Apple developer certificate. Here we're gonna not change anything because we don't need to. We're gonna look at our extended options. Sometimes we like to do some things here. We're not gonna show the print page, for example, and we're all good here. If we want to send them to tap the table, we can go ahead and add a field. For example, it would look like something like this. First name, and then your familiar curly Q brackets, and any custom field, as most folks in chatbots will understand, any custom field you put here in generic properties will work the same. In this case, we don't need to do that. I'm just gonna hit save. Go on to the next piece. We're gonna say in our value here for the header, this is a VIP pass. Let's hit save. We'll enable NFC. The value here, let's just send them to our website. Website here, cool, save. And let's say get notified, because we need to have a reason for the passes to work, and to be valid. There's a requirement on both Google and Apple side to have certain things. So next, we can choose a background or no background. In this case, let's don't use a background, and we can have an icon or not. Let's upload a logo. Let's do that. Let's find my little BB logo here. Where's my colorful one? Okay, upload. And then you're gonna select the size. In this case, it's the whole thing. Okay, and let's do an icon as well. Upload. Boom. A little bit smaller there. All right, so get the icon, get the logo, and save. So now we've created a pass. Now, what do we want to do with this pass? Well, obviously, we want to send push notifications whenever we feel like it, and with GPS. So let's go ahead and actually jump back in here and set up one additional item on the lock screen. So when someone first initially installs the pass, let's say, thanks for becoming a VIP. And obviously, this is the understood VIP symbol with the Ray-Bans on. And yes, they're Ray-Bans. They're not Facebook-related Ray-Bans. They're just regular Ray-Bans for now. Until you can go live with those things. They're not worth buying. Here, we fixed the geolocation searchability issue I showed you. Going so fast. So we can say what this does is for geofencing, whenever you want to say something like when someone hits a certain area, a certain geofence, a certain radius, send them this notification. So this is the first one they get. Thanks for being a VIP. If we want to search a location, in this case, let's search 555 Mill Street, Bluffton. Let's see. Search it. Bam. Got him. All right. And let's go ahead and make the radius 200 meters. Okay. So when someone is within these 200 meters here, we're going to say, welcome home, son. And then, like, obviously, to start that off, you have to begin with a fire emoji. Otherwise, it doesn't even make sense, obviously. All right, so again, let's explain. When the pass is first installed on the wallet, they'll get this initial message as their first update, their first notification, and then they will get welcome home, son, if they are within the 200-meter radius of this Latin Lounge. Update. All right. Now, we're going to add one more fun thing to this puzzle of love. Let's add some functionality here. And in this case, what we want to do is let's run a stamp card. So in this case, you're rewarding people based on visits. So let's start them off with one thing. Maximum, let's leave it at 10. Every time they scan, we could make this go as many times as we want, but in this case, it just makes the most sense to keep it at 1. Let's change the stamp image, because we're all about that. What do you call it? That branding stuff, right? What do you call that? That branding stuff. If y'all are having fun, this is fun to me. This is the Super Bowl to me, baby. So we've got our loyalty system made here based on our visits, and save. This will work. So now what we need to do is on our phone here, we're going to open up our application to scan, and we're going to scan that code that you see there. That's what I'm going to do. Scan that bad boy. Boom. All right, so that should be working real good. Scan VIP passes. Perfect. So here's our mark. Now what we need to do is get this doggone this pass on our phone. So let's drag the phone back over here so you can see what the dealio is. And here we go. What we need to do now is create a quick landing page. That way someone can just click a link and it'll install. So we'll say pass. We'll say pass 1, 2, 3. And this is just going to be a test and another test, because we just got to fill in all the things. Yes, this is active. Let's upload our little logo. Why not? Choose file there. Come on, Ryan. Here's our logo. Upload that bad boy. Bam. Resize that sucker. And we don't need to know any of this stuff here. We'll go ahead, and if you want to embed this, by all means, you can. In this case, we don't need to do that. We'll just hit save. And last step, what do we call this here? Pass. We're going to hit show. Just grab this link, and we're going to open it on our phone so you can see the experience. Paste. Well, we hope we're going to do that. Will AirDrop work today? So here is the thing here. Come on, Nelly. It's working. Bam, son. So there it is. Now we can see the one stamp is there. Let's move this out of the way now. Close some windows out. Don't save nothing. Ever. Just kidding. All right. So what we're going to do, show you the things. First of all, what just happened, Ryan? Well, I'll show you again, my friend. Let's go to Google. Googly moogly here. All right. So I got the landing page that we built by just basically putting test, just to show you these things on the fly. The link went from my computer to my phone, because the idea is I'm interacting with the wallet environment out and about. So I've got my phone, not my laptop. So either way, I've tapped an NFC tag, or I have scanned a QR code, or I have clicked a button on a website. And bam, what happens? Immediately, with the quickness available to add this pass that's already got 1 out of 10 stamps there. So hit add and wait for the notification. Boom. Thanks for becoming a VIP. VIP, that's me. So if I click on this, I can see the pass. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I'm going to move this on up to my computer here. See if I can navigate. Don't hate navigate. Boom, there it is. Y'all see this? So I put my address in to the location of a 200-meter radius, turned off my phone, turned it on my lock screen. Boom, welcome home, son. So this is what you call twerking. Twerking. Something like on a handstand or something. All right. So hope you. All right. So last but not least here, we're getting all these things. Welcome home, son. We see all this. What we want to do, screenshot, send it over, and then we want to give ourselves another point because that's like the last piece. And a biscuit, 2 pieces of biscuit to be exact. So this is just too much fun, as you can see. So we're gonna open up our scanning app here, and we're going to make sure I do this correctly. Just pull open the little screenshot that I had made. I've got all the mouses, all the different distractions here. Open this bad boy up. Find that downloaded file. There she is. Let's scan her in there. So we've got to activate one additional piece, but I think you get the idea here. Let's see if we can't. Let's see if we can't refresh this thing. Refresh. What we're going to do, pull this thing back over. One more go time here. So what you do, move this over a little bit. Come back over to your pass. Here's our VIP. And let's make valid again. Make what? Valid again. Okay, so you've got your camera here. There she is. All right, so that one's not going to be found. But what we want to do is make sure we've got our most recent pass on this screen here. Pop her on over. Airdroppity drop until you just can't stop. Is the airdrop. It says waiting. Along with, again, the ability to have the punch card. You can have a daily pass card. You can use this as a ticket to your concert. There are many, many different use cases. And obviously, the biggest benefit in most people's eyes is the push notification features here. So let's send a notification, and let's say next 5 people get $10 off today only. So this is a good one. And then, I was showing this and I got super distracted before. But what I needed to show you guys was with Bitly. You go into Bitly here because you're limited in characters. Actually, it was old Hargray that messed us up last time. Blame it on them. Tab the tizzy. .io, since those jerks won't let me buy the .com. Shorten that thing there. Copy. Just make sure I didn't spell anything wrong. It's working. So now you've got your URL. Now you've got something clickable. So let's go ahead and send this bad boy out. And then we'll get this notification. So this is some pretty cool stuff. And again, the geofence abilities are just absolutely absurd. And this is so much less friction than having someone install your app. This is just facts. The welcome home, son, I just think is just, what do you call it? It's totally on brand, as they say. We should get this push notification any second here. And away we go. What do y'all think? What is your favorite methods to communicate with your customers? It's a question I think we should pretty much constantly ask ourselves and become better at. So here's the notification. Just popped in. Let's show you that. Boom. So first, this notification is because of my GPS location. We have the geofence set. This one, this is because we just sent it out. So next 5 people, blah, 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 claim the offer. There it is. Now, to make it super duper gangster, like in this bad boy, you make a funnel to do something special. Claim offer. And so in this case, what we'll do is we'll say, let's grab an image, a coupon image. All right, here we go. Let's find a little not coupons.com. I don't even know. This might be a bad website here. Who knows what that is? All right, coupon. We're going to find a coupon for 50% off. This is what I used last time. Safe image. Okay, so we're going to go here and we'll say just text about that. We're going to say tap below to claim your special offer. All right, so let's make sure this phone is just not just totally in our way here. All right, so we're going to say click here. Okay, so when they do that, we're going to trigger another message. In this case, we're going to just say, okay, tell us your email. We'll say, please confirm your email to get the coupon. All right, so it's going to ask for their email, and once they give it to us, then we will supply the thing that they need, that 50% off. But there's a caveat here. We're going to say must redeem within 48 hours, because we want your money quick. We want your business and your support fast, not next week, 48 hours. And we'll say date. And what we're going to do to save ourselves is we're going to include the date in this card, because it cannot be manipulated. Okay, so the last interaction is going to supply a timestamp. And so next thing we'll do is we'll hit claim now. Then what we'll do, one additional message before the user, the customer, sees anything, we're gonna have to know something in our system. Let's tag this person. We're gonna tag them, claimed the Feb 2022 offer. They claimed it. And then we're gonna tell them the same. Thanks. Offer claimed on last interaction. Again, this is the last timestamp of any interaction time that the customer's done something of importance that you care about. Claimed on blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is a very simple yet effective funnel. And then let's just go ahead and just be extra, as they say. One additional piece here. It's going to be that action piece here. And we need to make sure, again, we are using the right tools here. In this case, Chrome. Come on, everybody, Chrome. All right, so here we go. What we want to do is add the text message. So send an SMS, in this case, +1 843. That is not my number. 1657. All right, so we're going to say someone needs help, or in this case, someone just claimed their coupon, and maybe I want to like check them out. So their email will be provided in the text message to me, and then also inbox link in the text message, because maybe I need to like tell them, yo, sorry, but we're closing early. Who knows? Someone just claimed their coupon, email, inbox link, save. So what's going to happen here? First of all, we're going to turn Ryan's phone back on. Look, do y'all see how fun this is? This is just like the airport. When you're in the airport and you get the pass, your updates are now shown on your screen, on your lock screen. You don't even have to open your screen. You just have your phone visibly on, and then boom, you get your little update here. In this case, we're just going to have this thing turned on. Let's minimize this thing a little bit. All right, so now we've got our funnel sitting pretty. Tap below to click get the offer, confirm your email, get the thing, blah, 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 publish. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to get the link. And in this case, I don't want to deal with social media. I want to deal with only the web chat. So I'm going to hit copy. All right. So in this case, what I can do is actually, let's do this. This will be fun. Well, we can just do it like this. Hopefully AirDrop's going to work. Paste. Okay. And it's working. So what we'll do, let's just hit go. One awesome restaurant. Boom. Let's just say though, that we did not want the header up there. Let's just do this. Let me show you all a little trickety trick. So at the very end of the URL, we're just going to say and hide header equals true. The header is gone, son. And so now let's click here. All right, confirm the email. Well, what if I just say 123 or 124? That ain't a real email. All right, so there's my email. Boom. Boom. Do you see how this is working? Just like that. It's got the timestamp. It's ready for me to rock. Claim now. I can say, boom, claim now. There she is. Someone just claimed the offer. Look at that. Do you see what's going on here? Now I can email that person, or I can just click the inbox link. And if I'm signed in, TTT is working as it should. You must be signed in on all devices here. It's so funny. Where my food at? Remember we just wrote that earlier in our inbox. Do you see how fun omni-channel communication is? Multi-channel, omni-channel. They're essentially two different things here, let's be honest, but we've got all of them. And so here we are. The guest web chat still twerking. We can say anything we want. We can say literally anything we want. Guys, I don't have anything else to show you. I think that was about the fastest way to sell anything. But maybe we can show you one additional thing. Okay, because this will be really beneficial and super fast, less than 60 seconds. If we want to sell through SMS, this is especially a great use case for the store link in your NFC section. Let's copy this bad boy and let's go to funnels. Let's make a funnel called sell in SMS. I've got 30 seconds left. That's all I need, baby. What we'll do is go ahead and tap the table. We're only concerned with text messaging right now. And this is going to be in our head based off of a customer texting a keyword. So we're going to say, here is the link to our shop. There's the link. Okay, just like that. Splitty splat. Done, son. Publish. Now, all that's left is make the keyword here. Keyword. Let's make it, let's name it monster. Monster. That's going to be the keyword. Or actually, we'll just say, well, in this case, monster will be fine. You can see how it works. Funnel, And what was the thing we just made? Sell an SMS. Save. So what we'll say here is, and again, the keyword is monster, but I'm going to say, do you guys have any monster left? Okay, so this is a customer texting your TTT number. Here's the link to our shop. Bang. Y'all see how beautiful it looks on the phone? Like, for real though, it's beautiful. Hit add, done, son. I mean, this is the fastest way to buy anything. We can sell anything we want. Boom. I'm talking about just like that. Splitty splat. Don't come back. Do you see how this is working? Understand what just happened. At 11:12, we, the customer, texted the business, y'all got any monster left? Because we're thirsty. In less than exactly 3 seconds, really 1.7 probably. Boom. Link to the shop available. Text message. I don't even have to get on the internet at this point until now. There's the link. So again, in the same minute, we have our thank you. We're going to send you notifications. Here's your receipt. All the information about what you purchased. Let's go ahead and close this sucker out. We're going to hit accept. Let's make sure you can still see the phone here. We're going to say, thanks, we just started your order. All right, so this is the restaurant in this case. Boom. Thanks, we just started your order. Freaking boss, man. Then we got to go ahead and just say, all right, buddy, you picked it up. Please leave us a 5-star review if you loved the food. And then you would just say, google.com/review, whatever your link is. Boom, continue. So now we concluded the order. That means we took the money. Bam. And we also have a very super simple, seamless way to get that guest feedback automatically every single time without thinking about it. This is easily set to be a rule. When an order is done, right? So let's show you that. There's just so many things I could just possibly show. It just depends on what it is you want to do. So I've got this copied on my clipboard. Marketing section. My phone's like giant, so big it's distracting me. And what we want to do is make a rule. And so let's go to our triggers. We're going to add a rule, and it's going to be order SMS Google review. And all we have to do is say, when an order is concluded, go ahead and send a funnel. The funnel is going to be, what do we call it? Well, we'll need to make that funnel actually. Sell SMS. That could have been that. Sell SMS. We could just change that. That might be the easiest thing to do in this case. Let's do that. Save it. I'll show you how this could work. So funnels. What I'm going to do is duplicate that funnel. So now I've got the original one as a copy. And here what I can do is just paste the review link here instead. So that will work. I'm just going to change my keyword to the copy. So watch this. That's what you call targeting. All right, so monster. This is my trigger word. Boom, link to the shop. Let's get some tacos. Let's get one for me and one for you. Let's check out. Proceed to checkout. We don't need delivery. We won't pick that thing up. We're faster than your delivery guy. Bam. Just like that, Jack. Now, there it is. We got our first text. We were expecting this one. There's our second one. We were expecting this one. Let's go ahead now and conclude or accept, and then conclude. We're just gonna hit accept this time. We ain't got time to write nothing to the dude. He knows we're working on it. Can't be too friendly today, but we're gonna conclude that sucker. Not say anything at all. Bam! Do y'all see how it went? Please leave us a 5-star review if you love your food, and we didn't have to send anything. We just made a rule. You could tell this is totally off the cuff, but I hope this expands your thinking on what can be done with automation and social media and the web and text messaging. And this is just like scratching the surface. I think more people out there are realizing the importance of digital marketing, and I'm so glad to see that, because my personal favorite thing with digital is you can't fake it. You can fake it in a lot of industries. You can be an actor and an actress outside of the field of acting in a lot of industries and get away with it, and maybe even get a big old check. But in digital marketing and high level technologies, it gets harder and harder to not really know the fakes from the phonies and the real. And in this case, digital marketing, it's so easy to tell. It's so easy. You can simple reports, simple questions, simple non-answers. They're not like the old days where you could just say something and then it's hard to dispute. In this case, everything is becoming more and more concrete, I guess is the best way to put it. And so it's a matter of opinion on design, color schemes, your logo maybe, but as far as functionality, as far as speed, as far as effectiveness, as far as the keywords you're ranking for, these are things that they're definite. So when you're Googling something and you've got the number one result, well, yes, these results can change over time. There's a number one result for literally every search query, and that number one result is going to be there for a little while at least. Could be there for a long time. You can't say you're the number one ranked business on Google if you're not, because if I search you and then I see you're not ranked, then this is not real. You can't say I'm at the top of the list when you search for handyman on Hilton Head, and then I search handyman on Hilton Head, and you're nowhere to be found. These things can be proven to be true or false. Digital marketing, you cannot fake it anymore, and so it's becoming more competitive. And as people are seeing, wow, the benefits are real, the ones that are the smartest, doubling down on that, what I call gas money. So that's what I want y'all to think about. What's my intention? How am I going to quantify? Am I getting there? Am I going to judge if I'm meeting the goal or not? Did I make the sale? Did I not make the sale? Did I get a new person in my customer list? Did I not? If I didn't, why? When you're doing these sorts of things, your content, your strategy, your overall, what you're expecting to get out of your digital is going to be a whole nother league than the vast majority in your space. So use 2020 to really go big on this stuff, and you will be so happy in 2 years and 3 years that you did, because you survived in the competition that laughed and thought Facebook was silly or TikTok was a waste of time, or podcasts were dumb. You'll look back and they'll look back and they'll say, man, they were right, we were wrong. They're still in business kicking butt, we are not. And I don't wish that on anyone, but the facts are the facts. Anyways, this is a fun one, as per usual. Y'all have a good rest of your night and week. Peace.